told me you was going with Matt Williams for a time.
You talk too much.
Oh, I don't talk too much. Just thinking who I gotta beat in this horse race, that's all.
I didn't realize this was a race. I don't care for watching horses.
Well, I'm a different kind of horse.
Onkashi. Shomikasi sheko shiajimi.
What was that?
Shomikasi. That's how you are.
I don't know what she said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
The character of Ernest Burkhart I found absolutely fascinating.
Ernest comes to Oklahoma and ultimately falls in love with Molly Kyle.
Shomikasi.
I don't know what she said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
William K. Hale used that as an opportunity to prey upon her wealth.
Osage, they're gonna go. Their time is over.
Ernest is under a very strong influence of his uncle. He finds himself getting deeper into murderous plans.
I'm sorry for all troubles.
Working with Leo and watching this master create this character, it's unbelievable.
Ernest's a real-life representation of the incredible greed of that time.
I just love money. I love it as much as I love my wife.
I feel immense responsibility playing Molly Burkhart. Oil wealth brought a lot of undesired attention to Osage country.
This blanket is a target on our backs.
Molly's family faced blatant extortion and murder to bilk them out of their wealth.
When the murders start happening, Molly challenges the justice system.
You want to go to Washington, D.C.?
This may be the last thing I do.
Molly is really the heroine in a lot of ways.
Do you have any idea who might want to harm you?
Molly embodies the pain of the Osage people.
Please send help. There's murder in Osage, and the police do nothing.
It's a powerful film, and I'm honored to stand with the Osage Nation and the descendants of those who perished.
I ought to kill these men who killed my family.
Well, our war hero has arrived.
Killers of the Flower Moon was a series of murders of Osage men and women to bilk them after the discovery of oil on their land.
The Osage Reign of Terror was a fascinating piece of American history.
I was drawn to the idea to tell this terribly tragic story that was never brought to national attention.
Marty obsessed with telling this story with the most honesty that he possibly could.
One of the key things was that I was drawn to this world where friendship and love existed with blatant extortion, exploitation, and murder.
When this money started coming, we should have known it came with something else.
In our film, Ernest develops a relationship with Molly Burkhart.
I don't know what she said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
Ernest was encouraged to marry her by his uncle, Bill Hale, in order to get her family's shares in the oil profits.
Hale was a very enigmatic presence in Osage country.
He definitely represented somebody that wanted to take advantage of the situation at all costs.
Their time is over.
There was a need to tell this story from Martin Scorsese. There was something intrinsic in him to do this story justice.
There's a sinister nature of the murders of the Osage people.
Expecting a miracle to make all this go away. You know they don't happen anymore.
I wanted to do justice to the Osage so that the audience feels the immensity of the tragedy.
Whose land is this? My land. Well, our war hero has arrived. You made a good choice coming back here. Osage are the finest, wealthiest, and most beautiful people on God's earth. They outsmarted everybody. They have the say who gets the oil. Son, I got a question. You like women?
That's my weakness.
Well, we mix these families together, and that estate money flows the right direction. It'll come to us.
Shomikasi. That's how you are.
I don't know what you said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
Why did you come here?
I work with my uncle.
Are you scared of him?
Oh, he's the nicest man in the world.
The Osage, their time is over. We got to take back control of our home.
I was sent down from Washington, D.C. to see about these murders.
We have so many deaths we've lost count.
There's just bad luck.
Seems more like an epidemic than bad luck to me.
Osage is dying by the enemy. Do not let them die alone.
Evil surrounds my heart.
You gotta pick a side.
I don't even know if you love me anymore.
Of course I love you.
And kill these men who killed my family.
Did your wife say who she was most afraid of?
Don't do something you're gonna regret for the rest of your life. I ain't got nothing but regret.